Well, Miss Jones, glad to see you again today. Upon looking at your chart, I see that we met 2 weeks ago and you expressed a desire to quit smoking. So, congratulations. I welcome you on this journey. While I know it's going to be a very challenging one, I have all of my hopes and I know that you will be fine. Tobacco, as we mentioned last time we met, is actually the single greatest cause of disease and premature death in America. About 435 deaths annually. So that's pretty significant. It costs about 96 billion annually in medical expenses, and not to mention, cigarettes and themselves are very expensive. As your doctor, I've already shared with you that I do recommend you quit smoking. It's about the best thing you can give yourself for your health. Um, a couple things that we do need to discuss is, your personal reason for quitting. What's your motivation? You're going to have to hold on to that. You mentioned that you're children and that you're worried about your health in the long term. So that's great. You need to keep hold to that. What are some risks? You mentioned earlier in our conversation that you were afraid it was going to maybe cause you to have more asthma attacks and some shortness of breath and heart attacks. So that's all good information. Think about the rewards. You're going to be saving some money. And then what about barriers? Can we talk about some? So your fear of failure, okay. Weight gain, okay. There's things we can do for that. There's things that we can definitely use, like medication. But more importantly, I'm glad we've set a quit date. It's important you tell your family and your friends, and you need to realize that it's going to be difficult, but it's not going to be impossible. You need to take all the tobacco products out of your home. And then avoid any triggers. So those things that stress you, that cause you to smoke, make sure that you know what they are and that you find alternate methods of dealing with them. There's a couple of things we can do as far as medication. Okay, so meds and counseling. There's about 7 first-line treatment medications, bupropion and varenicline, and then there's different variations of nicotine. We can identify those and talk about which fits your lifestyle. Um, Also realize that there's telephone quit lines out there. So 1-800-QUIT NOW is available, and it's a national number that you can use. So I'm very excited that you're ready to quit. I'm excited we have a deadline for this quit date, and I'd like to see you again in 2 weeks so we can reestablish exactly how it's going and what other things we need to address.